Have you ever been just scrolling through Netflix, no idea what to watch? Well, that was us just the other day, so we decided to watch The Circle.
We were bored out of our minds and we had no idea what to watch. So we scrolled down to the game show section and we thought, let's watch a buzzy game show. And we walked in to The Circle blind, and we're here today to tell you, should you watch The Circle? So the basic concept of this show is that a bunch of contestants all live in one apartment building, but they all live in their own apartment room. And they have to create a social media profile and communicate with each other only through this platform called The Circle. And the name of the game is to remain popular and influencers within this circle.
And it's really cool. They don't have to be themselves. They can use different photos, they can use a different personality, and they can completely catfish the other players to try and win the game. So I found that a really cool social experiment to see who decided to do what and why they did it and who won in the end.
Yeah, the ideologies behind it was very, very interesting, and it was cool to see what succeeded and what didn't. Okay, so the circle itself was controlled by a voice-activated machine. It works very similar to Siri, but it spoke to the contestants. And it was very cool how it would just abruptly interrupt everyone's day and sort of begin the rules and begin the challenges that the contestants have to go through.
I really liked, as they were updating their profile, obviously because it was voice activated, they kind of had to talk you through what they were doing.
They didn't actually message each other through texting, they actually had to speak it. So you didn't just see the text, you actually got to feel their emotions of what they actually felt when they said those words that they said to each other back and forth.
Oh, Chris invited me to a private chat.
And since they've done the US version, they've taken it overseas. I think there's a French version and I think a Brazilian
version,
yeah, Brazilian version, which is cool. So it's obviously taken off, and a few other countries have taken it on and tried it as well.
We've not seen those, we are just strictly reviewing the US version for now. Now I gotta be honest with all of you. That first episode was trash. Absolute garbage. I hated it.
Oh no, this is horrible.
The concept of the show was cool, but we were just so bored that we continued watching. But in reality, even the contestants, we found them all very cringy, very hook. They were trying way too hard. There was all these awkward flashes and over-exaggerated reactions. It was just very, very cringe. And we did not like anyone, did not root for anyone to start off.
You could tell that these people had never been on TV before. And I think they'd been briefed to really, up their personality and up the ante. And it was good. Later on in the season, they definitely decided to settle into it and probably get a bit more used to it. But that first episode was hard to get through.
Terrible, terrible.
Moment of silence. Moment gone. Next!
Outside of that, if you choose to continue watching, it definitely gets better, and then you eventually do start to like some characters and start to root for some people. And the catfishes were definitely entertaining.
During the beginning of the season, the rules of the game were a little bit unclear, but it kept the suspense going, so you weren't really sure. There was no staleness to it. It really kept things going, and to be honest, I don't think even the players knew how to win the game, because it was surprises for them as well, which also kept those reactions fresh and entertaining.
It was really cool because there was no set rules and there was no set formula. So not every single episode was exactly the same and the same formula. And minute 20 is this, minute 30 is that. It kept us on our toes, it kept the players on their toes, and it was entertaining for sure. I think the relationships formed between the contestants was very cool and very interesting, especially because they never actually met in real life. This is a TV show for when you are bored out of your mind and you just want to watch something different. So this show is not great, it's alright.
It's something that you can put on the TV and only, half pay attention to that you can just get through in the background.
I got a question, Sophia.
Mm-hmm.
Would you participate in the circle?
Yes, I would love to. I've always wanted to be on a game show or something like that. I think it would be really fun.
Okay. Would you catfish in this case?
No, I'd be all me, definitely. I'd just go in.
And be yourself.
Yeah, for sure.
Fair enough.
What about you?
I mean, I'd definitely like to participate in a game show. I'm not too sure if this is the show for me, but if I was personally offered this, I think I'd give it a go. And yeah, I'd go your route as well, and I'll just be completely myself, but I'll definitely be very strategic when talking to people.
What about you? Would you participate in a game show like this? We want to know. Let us know in the comments what you would do. Would you catfish? Would you be yourself? Would you be strategic? And would you win? Thanks for watching, guys. Make sure you like, subscribe, and click that bell, and we'll see you in the next video. What about you? Oh.